Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Fortune Elizabeth, coming up with this motion. How is life without a mother? Life without a mother is just like a void, which we should avoid. If we talk of void, we mean a hole with no end. Why should men disrespect women in such kind? You find that some men mistreat women, saying that they are superior than women. We have had so many rape cases, as we have had recently on TikTok. You have seen a woman kidnapped and raped by 4 men without mercies. Or what gonna we as women do to escape these types of tragedies? Should women glue their legs or padlock their legs? Or what do we do to avoid these tragedies? Where is the respect that we used to have earlier before? You would find boys play alone, girls play alone, up to when they reached some point that they can be able to engage. There used to be a bit of respect, but that is the flashback. But drawback, we find that the respect that it used to be, it's just that it has come to an end. Please, our dear friends, I beg for respect. You know, so many people do not care about others. They do not care whether they are some of diseases and illness with no cure. People are not fearing diseases or illness. You find in a society where the women who are not fearing illnesses, but they are fearing having pregnancies. But it's better to be pregnant than being sick. If I am wrong, you may forgive me. But for me, I would rather choose being pregnant rather than being sick. At my age, now, I am 22 years old. But if I look around, I don't see any man to get engaged to. Reason behind the way people are behaving in the society, I'm not happy. I'm not seeing any person qualified to be the father to my babies. What do we do? What do you do to escape or to avoid losing the faith and hope? You might find in a society where youth prefer having liquor, such as you find people taking alcohol, and you might find the age about 10 to 35 years old. From 10, not 10, from 11, this is teenage age, up to 19. These are teenagers. But for now, I'm not a teenager. I'm of teenage, but I am 3 years over. I'm also a kid. When I reach to the place that I would like to have a family, what will I do? Should I go around looking for apps or dating apps? I'm talking about dating apps. Because to this extent, I'm losing hope. When I look around, I don't have any boy to call the father to my kids. I'm not happy with this society. Please, I beg you. If it's alcohol, drink. Take a small drink. When I talk of small, I say, you know the measurement. Do not drink till you die. There is the extent that you think you can be able to feel nice. By the way, I used to sell wines and spirits. I used to do there, but I used not to take alcohol. That was a job, but I would beg you, give me if I have wronged you anywhere, but I am not satisfied with what I'm seeing around. People misbehaving, because when someone takes liquor, he or she loses consciousness. Nothing liquor gives us rather than just losing consciousness and being mad. That is the truth. When you take liquor, it doesn't mean that you are going to be physically fit. You are going to be even mad. Because tell me why, if you take alcohol, it will disrupt your judgment. You start seeing things oppositely. If you are talking, you talk differently to people. You can't be able to talk to people well. Even judgments, poor kinds of judgments. Let's talk of bang or cannabis sativa. This is a kind of drug that is used and it impairs someone's judgment. A person that has taken bang and his or her habits, they are weird. You might find in a society that people who are taking bang, they misbehave. Someone, if we look of a man, he might lose his or her brain and find himself raping his or her own daughter. Tell me why, if a person has a good mind or a sober mind like me, if I would do that thing, certainly not. But the things that we are taking, they are not good for our health. And if it were for taking, take it in a measured quantity. Quality thing, not quantity. When I talk of quantity, I say too much. Excessive use of alcohol is harmful to your health. And it is also harmful to the society, because we are losing so many people in liquor, bang and other things, so forth and so on. So dear friends, I have not left our fathers apart. I I can bring this motion. Also, fathers are good in life because, by the way, I was brought up by my two parents. My father is the one that provides in our house. My mother, but my father works, looks for money. My mother takes care of the babies. I have not said that my mother is not educated. My mother is educated, but he took care of us. Whereas our father looked for money, educated us to the extent that we are. So, dear friends, I have not said that daddies are not good in life. I have such a lovely dad. If I had him here, I would show you. He's such a nice dad. I have such a nice mom. I have such a nice family. One sister and 3 brothers. We are 4 in our house. Such a lovely family. But I can't be happy seeing my family taking these types of liquor. They are not useful. Because when you take liquor, let me just talk openly. I have been seeing, if you take liquor, you may tend to think differently as compared to when you have not taken it. I mean, it impairs your judgment. You might just take it now. The next minute, you think of raping your own sister. If it's a dad, raping her own daughter, which is not good. It's not good, by the way. It's not a joke. I'm talking of the truth which concerns you. If I am boring, I beg your forgiveness. But this is the fact. Alcohol or excessive alcohol taking is killing. Taking alcohol, bear in mind, it will go and burn your liver and you might have liver cirrhosis. Let's talk of cigarettes. Cigarettes are the ones that are burning your lungs. Your lungs. You might have liver cirrhosis or lung cancer. Here is where you find that you know we have many different parts of bodies, each part with its function. The liver is the one that cleans the blood that circulates in all our body parts. That is the work of the liver. The lungs are the ones which give the body oxygen, provide the same blood with oxygen that circulates in your body and feel physically fit. The way I am now is just that my body is functioning well. Taking drugs is again spoiling your kidneys. The work of kidneys is just to wash or remove unwanted things such as urine. That is the one that cleans urine and separates, removes salts, and what other salts are removed by the skin in terms of sweat there is where many types of waste come out of your body. But taking of drugs, you are just confusing the normal functioning of your body parts. You are not assisting your body in any of this case. Let's come to the heart. The heart is the one that pumps blood to all parts of the body. Without an heart, a heart is just like an engine. You know an engine, a car's engine. One's engine is the heart. The heart is our engine. Let's talk of eyes. Eyes. Without eyes, then you are done. Without eyes, you can't do anything. Excessive use of alcohol might render you lose your eyes. When I talk of losing eyes, talking about alcoholic drinks that contain methanol. Methanol is the thing that makes someone to lose eyesight. Methanol, methane. To those people who are passed to high school, they know about alkanes and alkanoids. Methanol. I'm talking of methanol. Methanol makes you lose your eyesight. And when you lose your eyesight, who will assist you to be able to see? God created us nicely without any problems, but we go around looking for problems, saying, dear problems, I will welcome you in my life. Why should you just welcome problems in your life? When problems are passing, let them go. Let it go. I will sing a song to you. Let the thing go. Let it go. If you know you are taking something that is going to render you lose hope in life, dear friends, I beg you, just stop whatever you are doing and replace the thing you are doing with another useful thing in life. Another useful thing that it will not render you in problems, because this body do not have spare parts. If we would have spare parts in our bodies, I would advise you to go doing whatever the fuck you want to do. But this body, if I were to be cut this hand, I have nothing to replace this hand with. I can't replace. I will just become fingerless. If I cut this hand, I will become harmless. But this hair, if I cut the hair short, my hair is going to grow long. If I cut my nose, it will not grow. You might think that you can replace your body parts such as kidneys, but understand this, please. If you remove one of your kidneys, that is you have opened and away for your death. Death starts where you remove one of your kidney, because you used to have energy when you had the two kidneys, but without one, the other one is not able to function well as it used to. Then you are just digging your own grave by your two hands, which is not good. It's not advisable. Dear friends, avoid doing things which are not useful for you. If it's taking drinks, take the required amount. It's your money. It's not our money. If you are taking, take the required amount of alcohol, which will not harm your body parts. It will not impair your judgment. And if I am talking ill, you may just forgive me. I have done my part. May God bless you. Another thing, taking alcohol is not an easy thing. There might be there are people, I'm talking of peer pressure. Peer pressure is the one that is making people to engage themselves with alcohol taking and illicit drugs taking, of which illicit drugs, they are not good to use, but people say they are luxurious using. Is there any luxury? Is there any luxury in taking illicit drinks? No luxury. You might lose your brain. You might lose your own life. God gave you your body with good functions. Your body functioning well. You are not mentally impaired. You are not physically impaired. Yeah, you are just good. Your body functions well. You have a good and such a nice body. You are not impaired. Why are you just looking for troubles? Men should behave well. Do you know? God said that men are the head, but for now, men are turning to be the tail, not the head. In such case that you find men are disrespecting women. They are making some of girls like us not have such motions that I say in future will get to be married by men. I find that I say to myself, if men are just behaving like this, why should I get myself married to have problems? And you know very well, I would like to have a baby. I would like to be called a mother to somebody. And this will make me happy and work more hard to provide for my baby, to be able to put my baby in such a luxurious future that I didn't experience back. The life that I would like to give my baby with a man. But for now, I do not trust men, because I've not said that all men are bad. In a society, you might find, by the way, ratio is 10:1, where you find is 9:1, where you find 9 men. You might find 9 of them are bad, and just 1% is a nice person. I have not said that all men are evil, but you can also change. There is time for you to change. Respect matters. Life without women, it's not good. Please, I beg you men, we love you so much. Do give women respect that is needed. Respect we as women. Respect women, if I were to say. And this will not make you lose. You will not lose anything by just respecting women. Nothing shall you lose. It's only you are going to receive mercies from God, blessings, because me, myself, without a man, I can't bear a kid. I'm just telling myself lies, because I can't have a kid without a man. I need a man to have a baby. And for you to have me, you should be well behaved, faithful to me, because I can't date such a man that drinks. Myself, I don't take any illicit drug. I do not chew drug. I do not take alcohol. Why should I get engaged to a man that takes alcohol and sleeps in the sewage, just like a person with no brains? Why should I just waste my time with such kind of a person? Behave well. Be well behaved, and you will be my type. I need a man that is God knowing, a man that is a provider, faithful to me, a man of one wife. I am a wife of one husband. I don't like unfaithful men. I don't like. I'm not pleased to having unfaithful husband in my life. In a case that I had. I don't need to have unfaithful husband who gonna stress my mind. I don't want to be stressed anymore. I would like you to be trustworthy. A trustworthy society. It is good to have a trustworthy society. A society that knows God, respects God, just as the God created the church. The church is the bride, and the groom is Jesus. Why should we not behave like a church and Jesus? Please, I beg you, whoever is listening to this, I beg a change from you, and you are going to be blessed as I am getting blessed by God, and your future will be good